Alrighty, we are here at Daytona Beach. We at Bethune-Cookman University. I just came from the Bethune-Cookman University bookstore right over there, and I spent $250, $248 on all this Bethune-Cookman College deal. So I'm walking back to the car. What you see right now is they're having a food drive. They're having a food drive. Ain't that wonderful? A wonderful food drive. Yeah. They're having a food drive. How you doing? They're having a food. That's what it's all about. Let me get out your way here. Hey. Let me get out the way here. Yeah, these cars are coming in here. They're coming to drop off food. This is what it's all about, people. It ain't about waiting for the end time, looking for Jesus and the parousia and all that crazy stuff. It's about this right here. People giving what they got. I didn't even know this here, but I came here today on this Wednesday. Yeah, it's hot. It's about 90 degrees. I just spent about $250 at the university bookstore. Oh, I'm suited and booted for Bethune-Cookman. I ain't lying. So I'm going back to the house. Going back to my car, which is down there, and I'll show you my stuff. I'll show you my stuff in another video. The stuff that I bought my wife some gear. But oh, this is a beautiful, glorious day. You know, I dreaded this 150-mile drive. But I gotta say, that shit was so fucking worth it. It was worth it. So I bought me some paraphernalia. Wonderful people here, as you saw in the last video. Young lady drove me over here, and the lady that sold me some stuff, she was so fucking nice to me. She was so nice, and she was cute. So let me unlock my car. I think I'll put this stuff in the trunk. Hold on a minute. And let's see. All right, now we're going to go over to the band room, and the band is not here today, but maybe there's somebody in the band room preparing some music, or stocking instruments or something, and maybe I can go in the band room and just look in the band room, and maybe check this out. Maybe, just maybe, they'll have old photos from years gone by, specifically 1978, when I was in the band, and maybe I'll be able to treat you all to some pictures of a young Khalil Amani when I was Lloyd Clark in the band. Maybe, we'll see. But I gotta find out. I gotta remember where it was at again. Performing, I think it's over here because that's performing. Yeah, let's go over here. Performing Arts Communications. Let's see. Complex 10 window homes. Let's just go see. And lastly, we have to go to Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune's home. I believe she was a slave, or I know her parents were slaves. But we're going to see if we can go to the band room. I believe it's right over there, and see. I think I'm going to park. I'm going to park right here. We're going to get out and walk. Park right here. We're going to park right here. Yes, we are. All right, let's walk. We're walking. Oh yes, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. Daytona Beach, Florida. Daytona Beach, Florida. I believe that is where the band practices. Definitely there's a football field over there. I think that's where they practice, but we're gonna see. Come on with me, y'all. returned to his first alma mater 47 years later, Bethune Cookman University. Let me see. Training center. Let me see. We're going to ask some questions. We're going to find where we're going. Oh, yes, we are. So we're going to go over here first. Don't know what this building is here, but I think it has to do with performing and visual arts. So we are going to go here and see what's cracking. See, this is why when you're young, man, when y'all young, I say when you're young, do some shit in your life. Go to school, go to college, go something. So when you get to be 65 like me, you'll have some war stories, you'll have some things you want to go, oh man, oh, they are open. College of Business Entrepreneurship. Ooh. All right. See if I can find somebody to help me out here. Okay. Sure feels good in here. I hear some music. Go down here. All right. So what we got over there, we got students, potential students that are going to be coming here in the fall. So they're doing a tour. They're doing a tour of incoming class. So I got some directions. I think I know where I'm going. Got to go back around, drive my car back around the corner here. Oh, yeah, that 140-mile drive from Tampa, Florida to Daytona Beach, Florida was worth it. About $250 worth of gear, you know, paraphernalia from Bethune Cookman College, my first college. I wish I would have stayed and graduated, but life does what life does. Look at the bridge. It says Wildcats. That's what it says. It says Wildcats on the bridge. We're going to go over here. I should just walk. Oh, I'll just walk. I just walk. I think this is I'm pretty sure where you see the man on the lawnmower, I'm pretty sure that is the actual field where they practice. They make it up like a football field and they do their little drills there. I'm pretty sure. The reason I say that because there are actual lights. There are actual lights. See the lights? So they can practice in the evening time. Yeah, so this is the field where they actually practice their band routines. I'm sure they chalk it off and mark it off so they can do their dance routines and their marching steps and stuff. But anyway, we're walking over here. We're going to find the band room. Bethune Cookman enrollment management student experience. That's something else. That's not it. I think this is it over here. I think this is the band room right here. British. This is the band room. Yeah, this is the band room because I remember the young lady on the scooter, on the golf cart, she pointed and said, "That's the band over there." So we're gonna go up and see if there's anybody in here. Maybe we can meet. Maybe we can talk to somebody. Who knows? We shall see. Oh yeah, that's it. It even says the Pride Marching Wildcats. Now let me tell you the story about the Marching Wildcats before we go in. The Marching Wildcats became the Marching Wildcats in 1978. Before 1978, they were going by the Marching Men of Cookman because the band was all men, all young men. And the actual year that I became a member of the Marching Wildcats, it became the Marching Wildcats and not the Marching Men. They're probably locked. Oh, they're open. All right. Okay. All right. Now, let me explain who this trophy is right here. This face right here. This is Dr. Larry Handfield. Let me tell you, he's a friend of mine. He's also my attorney. He was my attorney back in in the late 80s. He also is a graduate of Miami Carroll City Senior High School, the same school that Khalil Amani graduated from. Larry Handfield was the drum major at Miami Carroll City Senior High School, and he was also the drum major at Bethune Cookman. And if you notice, it tells you right here, marching men of Cookman, class of 78. He graduated that year. The year he graduated, I was coming in as a freshman, and that same year, they went from the marching men to the marching Wildcats. But this is a Miami native, a Carroll City native. He was my lawyer. He was my friend. He was a drum major in high school, and he was the drum major for the marching men of Cookman, who are now the marching Wildcats. And that is his bust. Get a good angle. Ugh, that glare, that glass. Larry Handfield. Oh, here's a good picture of him. And he's one of the biggest attorneys in Miami, and one of the biggest black attorneys actually in America. He's wildly popular and known. Very, very well schooled in the art of jurisprudence. I'm happy to say that I knew him as a student at Miami Carroll City Senior High, and as I came to Cookman, he was leaving Cookman. All right, let's go on. Let's see. We're gonna see what we can find. They're open. I need some water. This is one of the rooms. Looks like that might be, this is the concert chorale, gospel orchestra, and chorus. We're just walking around. There's nobody in here at all. There's literally nobody in here. But I say, this AC is popping. It's nice and cool. We're just walking. Corridors. Constance Portier. Evangelist. Okay. Oh, we're gonna turn around and go this way. We're just walking. A couple people on the wall. Sigma Iota Alpha. All right. Marching Wildcats. I don't know what's in there. I'm trying to see if there's somebody that might have access to photo albums and books and stuff. That's what I'm trying to see. That would be the highlight of my motherfucking life if I could find somebody that had access to all of the different years of the marching bands. I said, can you pull 1978? Yeah. All right. 1978. Munchies events. Okay, I don't see nothing going on here. But it sure feels good in this building. I ain't gonna even lie. It feels good. Oh, band rehearsal. This is the band room. And they got it locked. Okay. So it's locked, but that's where they do their band stuff. Okay. All right. Let's check these doors down here. Band rehearsal. You never know. It says, it's empty, give it a firm. It's locked. Okay, so we're leaving but the Bethune-Cookman, they call the band, it's called the Pride. We're leaving Bethune-Cookman University and the Marching Wildcats. This is the band I was in. Again, it's called the Marching Wildcats, but when I was there, it was the first year of that. Before I came in '78, it was called the Marching Men of Cookman. So we weren't able to see anybody. There was nobody in there, but it was open. That's okay. I'm still excited. Yes, that is the field where they practice. I know that for a certainty now because there are banners on the fence that say this is the Marching Wildcats field. Let's go look at that. Here it is right here. Yeah. The Marching Wildcats. HBCU. Khalil Amani was the first class of the Marching Wildcats 1978. Facts upon facts upon motherfucking facts. And again, their band is called The Pride. The Pride. Hey, hey. How y'all doing?
Well, yeah, you went to Cookman.
I went to Cookman 47 years ago, 1978.
Oh,
As a matter of fact,
damn,
the class that I came in was I was in the band too.
Yeah,
you marching men.
I came in '84.
You were marching Wildcats.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all marching men in Cookman.
No. I was gonna tell you. The year I came in, '78, was the first year of the marching Wildcats.
When they started bringing women in?
That's when they brought them in '78.
So you went to school with Cynthia Slater?
Yeah. I know. Yeah. Yeah. And you know that statue in there of Larry Handfield? That's my brother. We went to school in Carroll City in Miami.
Okay.
Carroll City.
You from Miami?
I'm from Miami.
Damn, dog.
Carroll City player. I'm a Carroll City player.
Yeah, I'm from New Orleans, man.
I'm from New Orleans. Oh,
Yeah.
we used to kick y'all ass all the time.
Dog, we put it to your ass. It was always saying y'all motherfuckers.
Was that in the was that in the 80s, yo?
Yeah.
Okay, in the 70s, the year I came.
Was the shit. Y'all came out with firecracker and all
Yeah,
that shit.
there you
Y'all
go.
was the motherfucking
We were state
shit.
champs my year.
Yeah.
But when I came to Cookman in '78, that was the first year that they changed from the marching men to the marching Wildcats.
Okay,
So I was in the band. I was trying to see if there's find some pictures of me back in the day. Shit, anybody in there?
Hey, you got to catch John.
John?
You know John the photographer?
Oh, okay, yeah, I know you're talking
He
about.
got all that shit.
I'm gonna be back up here for the classic. I'll be back.
Okay.
I live in Colorado now.
Oh, damn. You
Yeah.
way up there in the
Yeah.
country?
Man, Colorado got as many warm days as Miami. We got, look it up. We got 300 plus warm days. And when we have a snow, that shit snows for a day and a half later, it's like this again.
Yeah.
Every 5 or 6 years, we do have a massive snowstorm.
Right.
And I love that shit. We just stay home and buckle up and buckle down
Right.
for 2 or 3 days. And then after that,
What's your name,
yeah,
bro?
I'm Khalil.
Khalil.
Lou, nice to meet y'all.
Yeah, man.
I know. I flew to Tampa to see my son, and I said today I'm gonna drive over to 150 miles. I'm coming over here to go to my old alma mater. What's that? That building right there? I don't think so.
So you just had the fever?
Yeah. Well, see, none of this shit is new to me. I don't even see nothing that I remember. That's crazy. But I'm just walking around. Oh, I gotta go to the McLeod Bethune house.
Yeah.
Where is that at?
Got that under construction.
It's under construction?
Got a library.
Oh, you can't go in it right now.
Might. I don't know.
Somebody told me you could.
Might.
Okay, I'll go check it out.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because if you're not under construction for a while,
All right, take care. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Old heads. Let's go, Wildcats. Wildcats, let's go. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, he went to Miami, New Orleans. Miami, New Orleans was, I wouldn't say a rival of my high school. Back in the 70s, we used to kick their ass. We used to kick their ass for sport and play. They weren't even fun to beat up. They were like our little brothers and shit. Yeah. This is pretty goddamn cool. I like this. So let me look around and see my son went to FAMU. I said, let's see my son. He didn't go to this school. So yeah, this is the field that they practice on. How you doing? All right. Let's see what it says. Never lose. The only band in the world guaranteed to show up and show out on anybody, anywhere. We always win. We perform like we never lose. The only band in the world guaranteed to show up anytime, any place. We practice like we always win. Perform like we never lose. The only band to show out on anybody, anywhere, anytime, any place. We practice like we always win. See, I'm telling you. Y'all don't know nothing. Y'all don't know nothing about this black college experience, about this HBCU experience, about this Bethune Cookman experience, the pride. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all don't know. Good to see black women. It's good to see black women doing their thing. Y'all don't know nothing about this. Marching Wildcats. I'm just walking through the campus. So yes, this is where they practice to get ready for their shows. That's their own field. Now when I was here, I don't think this was the field. I don't think this was the field. We're just gonna walk a little bit around the campus, see what we see. All right, just walk and see what we see. I think those are dormitories. Actually, come to think of it, I think that was my dormitory right there. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that was my dormitory over there, because I used to come out to the dormitory and walk straight over to the field. And yes, the band was over there. Yeah. Okay, I'm starting to get my bearings now. I'm starting to get, yeah. That is the dormitory that I used to live in. I think they've added on to it, but that's the, yeah. That dormitory is over 40 years old. Because I remember there being a gate. I remember there being a gate at the back of the dormitory. I'll tell you a crazy story. I remember walking down this street on this side of this gate, and there was a lady walked by me, and I said hello or hi, and the person goes hello, and it wasn't a lady, it was a man. It was a transgender transvestite on this street right here. Yeah, that's right. Ooh, my bearings are coming back to me on this same street, but that church wasn't there then. That church wasn't there. So, yeah, just giving you something you can feel. See, when you get old and you've lived a great, wonderful life, exciting life, and done shit, go to college, and you got these kind of videos and these kind of stories to tell. Real shit. This is the real life of Khalil Amani's world. I really did live an extraordinarily amazing life. I went to a lot of different colleges. I didn't graduate from all of them, but ultimately I would graduate. But it took me a minute. But this was my first school. The first college I ever went to was Bethune Cookman College, which is now Bethune Cookman University. This was the first college. And yes, that is the same band field now that I look at it and I see the layout, because I used to come from my dorm to the band room, which was over here, and we used to walk out to the field, which is here. So that setup is just beautifully done. Back in the day, this wasn't not paved. This was dirt and rocks. It was dirt and rocks. 47, yeah. Yeah, if you go back to 1978 to now, it's 47. I was counting on the way. When I was driving here from Tampa, I was counting it. 47 years ago. To me, it seemed like, it don't seem that long.
Yeah.
But it's a lifetime ago.
Yeah, it really is, man.
Shit, I got children who got children now.
Right. Me too. I got grandkids.
I got a great grand even.
Oh, shit. You know, elevated, boy. Yeah.
Yes, sir, brother.
Hey, bless, man.
All right, take care. That's the man. He said he went to Miami Norland Senior High School. That's again, that was not really our rival school, but they were a high school in the neighborhood, but they were never no match. They were mostly white people, and we used to just, football band. We used to whip their ass. But yeah, when I was here, none of this was here. Wasn't no fences there. All this wasn't no parking. This was just a gravel lot, and yeah, we just walked out there. And that's what we did. But again, that was 47 years ago. Yeah. This trip here, coming to Bethune-Cookman University, is one of the highlights of my 6-day trip. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to really bring my wife, because I wanted to sit back, when you're with your wife, people just come on, let's go. They're not patient, and I just want to stop and USA and breathe in a 47-year-old ago adventure. Super exciting to me, to my wife. She would be like, okay, whatever. You know, I get it. So that's one of the reasons why I like to do these trips by myself, where I can go back and really take in the sights and sounds and smells and just take in the shit. Because this is for me. This is my history and this is my legacy. So yeah, so one more stop, I'm gonna try to find Mary McLeod Bethune's house. Okay, so what I want to show you right now is the founder of Bethune-Cookman University. Her name was Mary McLeod Bethune. Let me pull up and give you, that's her house here, that white house. But let me give you a lesson in case you don't know who Mary McLeod Bethune. I pulled it up on my phone and it says Mary McLeod Bethune. That's right. American educator and philanthropist. Born July 10th, 1975, so she was not a slave, and she died May 18th, 1955. This is her Wikipedia page. Let's read a little bit about her. Mary McLeod Bethune was an American educator. I don't have my glasses on, people, sorry. Philanthropist, humanitarian, womanist, and civil rights activist. Bethune founded the National Council of Negro Women in 1935 and proceeded to establish the Afro-American Women's Journal, which was the flagship journal for the magazine. She also organized and included the National Association of Colored Women. Bethune became the first black woman to lead federal agencies when she was appointed by President Franklin Roosevelt as a secretary to lead the National Youth Association. And that's a picture of Mary McLeod Bethune. And there's her thing. She died. Occupation, educator, philanthropist, human rights, spouse. She had one child. Here it is right here. She started a private school for African American students, which later became Bethune-Cookman University. She was the only African American woman to hold an official position with the United States delegation that created the United Nations Charter. McLeod also held the leadership position for the American Women's Voluntary Services. There's a lot on her if you want to know. She worked with the president. She worked with President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, and it goes on and gives you a whole thing. So this house, this young lady right here, bless her soul, may she rest in paradise and peace in heaven. She's the founder of Bethune-Cookman University, and we're going to actually look at her house, the house she lived in. So here it is. This is her house. Make sure we're filming. Okay. This is her house. I'm sure they repainted, renovated, and all that. But this is the house of the founder of this prestigious university. And see, people, this is what it's all about. When you talk about making a difference, shaping the world, this is what it's about right here. It's about what you do while you're on earth so that when you die, you leave something. Something for the babies, the children, the grandchildren, the great-grandchildren, the great-great-grandchildren. That's right. I believe, I'm not sure, but this might be, no, this is her grave. This is not her grave. Okay. But this is the house. There it goes. I don't know if it's open, but we will check the door handle. And it's open. I'm just getting lucky today. This is her house. Record player. There's her. There's her. There's her bachelor's from Benedict College. That's crazy. This is crazy. All right. Yeah, that white man, they said they were doing carpenters. I couldn't go all upstairs, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's go see what this is, and then we'll be done with the tour. But you saw a little bit of the house. What? It's amazing. I even saw her college degree. Jesus Christ. Wow. Oh, she was buried here. Oh. I'm assuming she's buried right here. Wow. She has given her best that others may live a more abundant life. Mary McLeod Bethune, mother. Wow. So this is her grave right here, y'all. I didn't know I was gonna see that. I did not expect to see this. Wow. Her grave and her house. This has been a wonderful video and a wonderful, exciting time for me. Coming back to my old alma mater. And seeing, because when I was here, I don't remember seeing the Bethune Cookman house. I never saw the house when I was here for whatever reason, and I never saw the grave. I don't know. You know, when you're 18, 19, you're young and stupid, and everything is on your mind except for the real important historical shit. I guess I was oblivious, chasing band and girls and trying to get an education, but I didn't stop. When I was here, I didn't stop long enough to smell the roses, as they say. I didn't stop long enough to woosah and really understand the magnitude of where I was at. So yeah, I forgot where I parked my car now. Oh, there I am. But shout out to everybody watching this video. I hope you learned something about